Robert Francis Bobby Convey is an American soccer player who plays for the New York Red Bulls in Major League Soccer. In addition to several MLS clubs, Convey spent 5 years in England with Reading, whom he helped into the Premier League for the first time. He played in 46 international matches for the United States, and made their squads for the 2003 Gold Cup and 2006 World Cup. Career, youth, Convey attended the William Penn Charter School in Philadelphia, played club soccer for the Philadelphia Soccer Club Copper. He was a member of the initial class of the Bradenton Academy that also included current national team members Landon Donovan, Oguchi Onaiwu and Marcus Beasley. Together they helped lead the under-17 squad to a fourth-place finish in the 1999 U17 World Cup in New Zealand. Professional, DC United, Convey was drafted in 2000 by DC United of Major League Soccer. That year, he became the youngest player ever signed by MLS. Convey was originally slated to play the majority of the season with a Project 40 squad. However, as United faltered, he was called upon to step in and perform almost immediately. He played 22 games for United in 2000, starting 18 of those. Convey entered his first game in United's 4-0 loss to Los Angeles Galaxy in the home opener at Robert F. Kennedy Memorial Stadium on March 25, 2000 and was awarded his first start in United's 2-1 loss at the Columbus Crew on May 3, 2000. It was not until July 4, 2000 against the Colorado Rapids that Convey served up Raul Eldar Alzark at the far post for a header pass to helpless David Kramer. The teenager also was impressive against English Premier League side Newcastle United, when the Magpies visited DC. During a pre-season training stint in the U.S., Convey's 2 assists and high work rate during that friendly were enough to draw the attention of Newcastle's famed manager Bobby Robson. In 4.5 seasons in MLS, Convey finished with 8 goals and 16 assists. Reading. Convey looked set to move to Tottenham Hotspur of the Premier League in the summer of 2003, when the London club agreed to a $3 a million move with MLS, but the transfer stalled when his work permit application was denied due to his lack of appearances with the senior national team. Then, on July 22, 2004, after 5 seasons with DC United, Convey signed a 3-year contract with Reading, who were then playing in the Championship. His transfer fee was around £900,000, the highest paid by Reading up to that date. Convey made his copyright but for his new club in a 1-0 loss away to West Ham United, coming on as a substitute. He made his first start a few days later during a 1-0 Reading victory over Sheffield United on August 14, 2004. However, the start of his career in England lacked distinction, as Convey made only 7 starts and 15 substitute appearances during the 2004-05 season. Convey entered the 2005-06 season in much better form, with a starting place in the team, and he helped the Royals win the championship title, setting a new English record of 106 points in 46 games to gain promotion to the Premier League for the 2006-07 season. Convey's first goals for the club came during a 5-0 victory over Millwall. Convey's first season in the Premier League started with Reading's 3-2 win over Middlesbrough on August 19, 2006. However, Convey missed much of the remainder of the season following a training ground injury in October 2006 and subsequent knee operations. He returned from injury on July 28, 2007, playing the first half in a pre-season friendly match against Brighton, appearing comfortable and in good shape, according to the team's match report. He returned to competitive football for Reading in the club's 1-0 victory over Everton on August 18, 2007. On February 6, 2009, Convey and Reading reached a mutual agreement on Convey's release from the club. San Jose Earthquakes. 4 days after being released by Reading, Convey returned to MLS, signing with the San Jose Earthquakes. He scored his first goal for the Quakes on April 11, 2009, against the Chicago Fire, while playing left back. In 2010, Convey recorded 10 assists and was given the MLS Comeback Player of the Year award. After a fractious relationship with manager Frank Yallop, it was announced that Convey would not be returning to San Jose for the 2012 season. In his 3 seasons at the club, Convey appeared in 75 league matches and scored 3 goals. Sporting Kansas City. On December 2, 2011, Sporting Kansas City announced that it had acquired Convey in exchange for use of an international roster slot during the 2012 season. Toronto FC. On May 16, 2013, Toronto FC announced that it had acquired Convey from Sporting KC in exchange for a 2014 natural third-round Mills Super Draft pick. In his only season in Toronto, Convey appeared in 21 matches and tallied 1 goal and 4 assists. New York Red Bulls. On December 13, 2013, Convey was traded to New York along with a 2014 MLS Superdraft second-round pick in exchange for a 2014 MLS Superdraft first-round pick and a 2016 MLS Superdraft third-round pick. International. Convey received his first cap for the senior United States team on October 25, 2000 against Mexico, becoming the 3rd youngest player in U.S. history to do so. Convey captained the under-20 team at the 2003 FIFA World Youth Championship in the United Arab Emirates. He was named to the 23-man squad for the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany, wearing number 15. It was his slicing free kick which resulted in the own goal against Italy which settled the outcome of the 1-1 tie. He and teammate Marcus Hahnemann were the first Reading players to play in the World Cup. He played in all 3 games as the United States exited in the first round. Convey earned 46 caps and scored 1 goal for the United States national team from 2000 to 2008. International goals. Personal. Convey is partially blind in his left eye due to optic nerve damage. Honours. Reading, Football League Championship, 2005 a Euro 06, Sporting Kansas City, Lamar Hunt US. Open Cup, 2012. Career statistics, see also. List of current MLS players, references. External links, MLS player profile, Bobby Convey career stats at Soxerbase, Bobby Convey a Euro FIFA competition record.